finished watching Visaaranai, and it was such a good film.
It has to be one of the best Tamil movie we've ever seen. Like really one of them. It was like really up there.
If you want to watch a film that's so intense that gets your like heart racing, then this is definitely that film.
Like especially the last 10 minutes.
Oh my god!
Like I was just like on the screen and my heart was just like beating so
I know, it was
fast.
pounding. We were like looking at each other.
God. We were hoping like nothing happens to that guy.
Nothing happens, but
my god.
Oh my gosh.
So this movie was available on Netflix as Interrogation, which means Visaaranai in Tamil. A lot of people did say it's on Netflix, so watch it. So when we watching a movie on Netflix, like there's no subtitles problem, there's no print problem, everything's really good. We were into this movie as soon as it started. What I loved about this film was like it was based on true story. Like I've seen many movies which is based on true stories, which like takes a while to like kind of like open up and everything. And this movie, like it didn't have any like this movie was produced by this company, that company, and like all this like the name of the hero. And it just boom, it just started.
It just started right away. And you know, some films like this, especially like realistic films, as you said, take a while to open up, but then you just get bored and you start forwarding it because you're waiting for the story to open up. This film, I feel like, started off so strong that from beginning to end, your eyes are just drawn onto it.
One of the best part was about watching this film, whenever we had to talk to each other about it, we would pause the movie and then we would speak to each other.
Yeah, we would talk to each other.
And then, because we didn't want to miss anything that was going on, and so we had to pause it, then talk to each other, then we will unpause it and we will like keep watching it.
So the story mainly is about four friends who get wrongly accused.
Yeah.
They get put into jail and they don't even know what tortured, and they don't even know what crime they committed. Police officers are literally beating them to death, saying accept it, accept it, accept it, and they do not know what to accept.
They don't know what to accept.
What the police officers were trying to do at that station was hide a crime that was committed prior, that they were trying to find
at some like chief minister house or something like that. Yeah.
That they were trying to find other victims so they can just like put the blame on them because this case has been open for so long.
Right.
And they were trying to close it, and then the police officer was getting pressure from the higher up that you know we got to close this case. It's been open for so long. Do something. And then that's where those poor guys got accused, and it was just a horrible scene.
So many scenes were so realistic and like so hard to watch.
Oh my gosh.
You were like you seeing this like people just getting beat up by the stakes and everything.
And just the actors, the way they were acting too when they were getting beat up. Like at times I felt like they were really getting hit or something because you could see like the vibration. You could see like when the police officer was like beating them. So one of the main actors out of the forefront was Pandi, and I would say he was one of the kind of like the leader of the group, and was just kind of like, we got to do the right thing. We're not going to accept it because we didn't do anything wrong.
Right, exactly.
Like, I'll take the hit. Well, like, he even did the hunger strike when they were in jail. Like, he was just...
And that was such a turning point in the movie because, like, here they are, they're not eating anything, and police were like, okay, we can't beat them if they haven't ate anything. So let's like think of something. They're feeling like they're going home.
Right.
And they're going home and they go across the street and they trick them. They go across the street, they eat and everything, and they come back to like sign something to get the money, and they just get beat up again because police wanted him to like eat and everything.
I know. And even at that point, they were so humble. And we're like bringing bananas back for the police officers, like doing such good things to them.
Remember that when they got out of the police station, they saw that main officer, like he was standing on the chat, and then they were one of the guy was like, maybe he's not bad after all.
I know.
Like they were so, especially Murugan. I think Murugan was so innocent. He saw this like good in everyone, even though he was getting beat up every day. And there's some scene was kind of funny too, not funny I would say, more like innocent. Like his tooth was like broken, and one of the scene he was like, my mom used to say that's my best feature. Like it wasn't like funny, but like you could just feel like his innocence was like throughout.
I think one of the scenes, which was towards the beginning where my heart was pumping, was when the lady officer left her phone and told Pandi that
use my phone, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
No, that's not what she said. She said that if I were to find a cell phone somewhere, then I would actually use it, and then she walks away. She didn't tell him use it, and so she just walks away, leaves it there. He grabs it. The way that they showed him run, like struggling, like hiding, like doing like everything he could. He called his boss, and his boss didn't even help him, and it was just like, just accept it. I've been living here for so long. He actually came from Tamil Nadu to Andhra Pradesh to work, so they were temporary like residents, just gonna make money and then go back home.
Eventually. Yeah, I think they did a very clever thing about like, we're getting beat up every day, let's just go to the court. And at the court, they just like go all out and they just tell the judge, you know, we've been getting beat up every day to accept something we didn't even do.
And I was so hoping that that's what he did. I know this was based on a true story, so I was really hoping that in a true event, I would assume that someone would really do that, that they've already gone through so much that who cares, like what could go wrong now, you know? Let's just be honest. So I'm so glad they did that. That
and
was
luckily
like...
they got away with it.
Oh, they got away with it.
They got away with it, but not fully got away with it.
Well, they got away with it because of the other officer that came in, that special officer who said...
who translated it to the judge.
Exactly.
Like, you know, I know one of the guy, he works at that shop. The movie doesn't end there.
No,
and
so
like you're thinking, okay, they got away with it. We were so happy. Now they can go home, but the movie did not end there.
So Muthaval, the police officer that decides to take the 4 back to Tamil Nadu, because I think he kind of had a motive in the back of his mind that I can use these guys somewhere.
I don't think so. I think he was genuinely dropping them off. Like Kumar got off, and he's the one who actually told the story at the end.
He got lucky.
He got lucky, and all the 3-1. They were about to leave the police station, and they were like, "Oh, do you want some work? Why don't you clean the police station, you know, for a couple of days or whatnot?"
The reason I felt like that he may have had a motive is, well, no, he did have a motive, because before even doing that, he threw them into the police car and said, "Can you guys have to kidnap this person?"
Oh yeah.
The KK.
They couldn't say no because he was like, "Oh, he really
did such a thing for them." Yeah, so that was his actual motive before he brought him back. So the 3 decided to stay back and help like clean the police station, and I think they were there. I feel like they were there days and days and days, right? Like back to back, just to kind of help out. And then I think Pandey overheard a conversation which he probably shouldn't have overheard.
Yes.
So the police officers decide to take the 3 friends to a location and frame them of like
some ATM robbery, which wasn't like, you know, the case was still open, and they were like, you know, let's just frame them,
kill them at the end.
Eventually kill them. Yeah.
So Afzal, well, you know, had this hope that, you know, Muthaval cannot do that. He's such a good officer. He will not do that to us, you know. And they really believed this guy, you know. And then they go to this location. Afzal just comes out to see what's going on, and he gets shot. That's when Pandey and Murugan realize that they have to run for their lives. And Afzal was telling him to.
That scene was so good and
intense.
My gosh, it was so intense. And we were like glued to the TV screen. We were hoping they you know, get away with it and they're alive. But
and Muthaval at the end realized that he's not doing the right thing by doing all this stuff, and he was trying to make the best situation out of it, but he had to follow like the orders that he was getting too. This is what we ultimately think happened. Got orders from above to shoot Muthaval, shot him, and then we think Muthaval shot Pandey, and the Pandey shot Muthaval.
Yeah.
That's what we think. We don't know because it just ends
sure
right
that's what pretty much happened, and the movie ends there. It was just like black screen just ended there, and then cut to showing like a real Kumar talking to people about this incident.
I feel like the whole story was not even about Kumar. It kind of just ends when they drop him off. So for him to go and, you know, and back and kind of write a book about it, to tell a story about it, to inspire others, was a really big thing.
Very big thing. Overall, like we said earlier too, it was one of the best Tamil movies we've ever seen. If you haven't seen this movie, watch this movie. It's a really good film. You will enjoy it. We didn't understand the language well. We watched with subtitles, and it doesn't make you miss anything. You still like be on it. It was like really, really good cinema.
It was very realistic. Also, the like picturization, visuals were so realistic that you will enjoy watching.
Yes. If you've seen this movie, do let us know how did you like it.
Yes.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel, follow social media.
Keep sending your requests, guys.
Bye guys, take care.